What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So I have been getting asked quite often about this because over the last year and a half or so, Paris Corner has released 3 mango-based clone fragrances, and as they come out, I keep getting asked, this or this versus this, which is better? Between Mango Punch, which came out first of the 3, get to the focus real quick. I always love how I can never get anything to focus easily. Beautiful bottle style. Bright, a little floral. Then we have Ophidian Mango Bliss God of Fire clone. I wore this recently in the last couple of weeks. Get that to focus. That would just be... Oh, well, it doesn't want to focus. And then to refresh my memory, last night, Mango Jugoso from their Ministry of Gourmand collection that's in the line with Coconut Lagoon, which is my favorite Paris Corner fragrance ever. This is super mouth-watering, juicy mango. So let's get this out the way now. All 3 of them perform about what and what, anywhere from that 5 to 7 hour range in longevity for me. What you'll get is what you'll get. That's what I get. So let's get performance out the way. It's basically a close-knit race tie across the board in longevity, projection, sillage. I get a little olfactory fatigue from all of them. So the main thing it's going to come down to is what smells the best to me. So stay tuned. So before we dive into the scent profiles on this and which I prefer, all 3 of these came from Aroma Concepts. You can check them out down below. These were all sent to me at different periods of time. I'm a big mango fan. That's no secret if you've been watching the channel for a certain amount of time. Mango is my favorite fruity note in fragrance. Some people love their pineapple notes. Some people love a good grapefruit. I'm all about the mango. And if you want to check any of these out, there's a link down below with a code. Of course, you don't have to make any purchases to check out this video. But I did want to let you know it's available if you see fit. So let's talk about these fragrances. So I'm not a big fan of the blotters, but I don't want to bathe in 3 different fragrances here before I go to the gym this morning. So we're going to refresh our noses, even though 2 of the 3 I have recently worn, literally up to last night. But here's Mango Punch. So this was mango, a little bit of black currant, and white florals from what I remember. Give that a... Yeah, there it is. A little tart, very juicy, fruity, sweet. Fresh white floral. Probably, honestly, the one with the most feminine lean of the bunch. I don't think it's a feminine fragrance, but among the bunch, it's the one with the most femininity to the profile because of the white floral smell that you get from it. I'll have the notes on screen for you guys. I haven't cross-referenced recently, just off of scent memory, and what I'm smelling is what we're rolling with. This is a beautiful fragrance. I gotta say, I gave this one originally like an 8.5 or 9 out of 10 first impressions rating. Now, I have to say, based in the order in which we're going, is the order in which I prefer them. And actually, you might be surprised with which is my favorite. But again, if you like a fresh, white, floral, clean, musky feel with your fruity fragrances, you'll probably like this one. This is a really good release from them. I don't know what it's supposed to... I think Mango Skin, if I remember correctly, from Wilhelm is what it's supposed to be similar to. I've never smelled Mango Skin, so I can't tell you how accurate or inaccurate it actually is. But as an individual, God, it's like a bowl of fruits dominated by mango, a little bit of tartness, some fresh white floral, and some musk. It is good. It's got this juicy fruit, tropical punch drink type of smell to it. Just lovely stuff. It gets better and better with every sniff. Mango Punch. So next we have one that I just recently got and wore last night. Mango Jugoso in their Ministry of Gourmand line. Came with my favorite Paris Corner fragrance ever, which is Coconut Lagoon. Beautiful atomizer. Probably the best of the bunch. This is the best bottle and atomizer combo of the bunch. And this one, immediate mouth-watering, fresh cut mango. Cutting slices of mango. A little syrupy, juicy. Like if you were to get a jar of mangoes, the mango juice that's preserved in the jar. Kind of like that smell. Syrupy, thick type of juicy mango smell. Like specifically mango. I don't get a lot of the other fruitiness that's in here. There is a little bit of a tart feel as it dries, but It's sugar sweet, but not on the level of Coconut Lagoon. This is more delicious and edible smelling, which makes sense on why it's in the Ministry of Gourmand line. Same thing with Coconut Lagoon. It's a sugared coconut. It smells like a candied coconut with citrus. So again, it does taste like a dessert of some kind. So it makes sense that they categorize it in Gourmand. Now, I don't know what this is supposed to be similar to, but I can tell you as an individual, this one made it really difficult with Mango Bliss on which of the two I prefer. These two are absolutely outstanding for mango fragrance lovers. If you like more sweeter type of fruity fragrances, that's where you're going to want to go this route. Narrowly lost out to Mango Bliss. Obviously, I rank them in the order in which I like them. Mango Bliss is my favorite of the bunch, but it's not by a wide margin here, guys. And it's not redundant like you may think. There's actually a lower level of redundancy here among these three than you might believe. They all do the same job, and they're all based around the same fruit, but they bring different nuance to the fold. So freaking good. Yeah, this is an absolute stunner. I highly recommend this one. You can't go wrong. If this one sounds like your style, if you like the more gourmand fruity scents, you'll probably really, really like this one. Let me get that to focus. Maybe if we get up close, it'll do the right thing. Just does not want to. Oh well, we'll get it close to my face. But Mango Jugoso, this is a winner. Last, we got Ophidian Mango Bliss. I'm determined to get one of these to focus. So there we go. It's so reflective. I know not a lot of people are fans of this bottle. I kind of like the quirkiness of it. And it's hell to get the cap off. And it does have a good atomizer. Would I say it's as good as the Mango Jugoso one? Not as good as you might want it to be, but it's the second best atomizer. Oh, there it is. Just smell it out of here. Now this is supposed to be God of Fire. This is extremely tropical fruity. Very woodsy. There's a spiciness to this one as well. Spiced wood and mango. Oh, man, this is the one. This is the one. This is the one. If you value my opinion and you have a similar taste to mine, especially with mango scents, this is the one. Narrowly beats out Mango Jugoso. It is super good. And if you like fresh white florals with your fruits, Mango Punch would be the one for you. Again, I'm glad to have all three. When summer rolls around again, they'll be back in the rotation. But it's cold right now. We got a snowstorm coming in a couple of days for my birthday. Wild. This is so good. Just the right amount of woody spice. No real hefty earthiness. Fruity. I believe there's like some berries or something like that that add to this fruitiness. And I don't find it leans all that feminine. Now, accuracy to God of Fire, I would say close, but not one-to-one. Close, it'll remind you of it. It's distinctively obvious they were going God of Fire, but it's not exactly God of Fire, but that spice is coming better off the paper than it actually does off of my skin. This is the one. This is the one. If you're going to get one, I would recommend get this one. And the longevity is actually the best of the bunch. This is the one that kind of gives me in that 7 to 8 hour range of longevity. I don't get as hefty of nose fatigue. Mango Jugoso, I got pretty good nose fatigue. It faded after about an hour on my nose. And then I would say about the 4 or 5 hour mark was kind of when it really came back to life. And it kind of died off at about the 6 hour mark. Mango Punch kind of falls in that 6 hour range for me as well. So this is the stronger of the bunch. That Mango Jugoso's got a heftier punch up top. This is brighter, but this lasts longer. Oh, it smells better. It's more well-rounded for being a tropical fragrance. Whereas, again, this one is just too delicious. It makes you want a frickin' snack. Whereas this, you just know you smell like the snack. Does that make sense? Maybe not, but yeah, if I'm picking one. And it's this line as a whole. I love Black Cherry. It's my favorite of the bunch. Sweet Surrender, my wife wears at least once a week. This entire line is some of their best work. So that's a quick assessment for me. Again, the performance is not far off from one another. That's why I wanted to get that out the way in the intro. There's no reason in going, well, I get 5.5 hours out of this. This one gives me 6 hours and 15 minutes and 38 seconds with 3.5 feet projection. We're not doing that shit. We're just going to keep it simple and easy to understand. We're not going to get over the top technical for no good reason, because it's really hard to judge exactly measurements out in aromas in the air and stuff like that. You can kind of gauge a certain amount, and it's within, it all depends on your olfactive perception. So that's the way they come across to me. Again, there's a link down below if you want to check them out from Aroma Concepts. I greatly appreciate the partnership over the years with Aroma Concepts. They've given me an opportunity to really explore a lot of what COLOGNE and especially Paris Corner have to offer, as well as some of their own original scents. And they've really allowed me the opportunity to explore just how good Paris Corner has gotten over the last 2 years, because they have gotten much better than what they used to be. Much, much, much better. They are releasing just banger lines, especially these 2 lines as a whole are my favorite stuff from Paris Corner. All 3 of these, my wife stole Sweet Surrender, and it smells great on her. I ain't mad at it. I get to smell it all the time on her. And both this and Coconut Lagoon, especially Coconut Lagoon, chef's kiss kind of stuff. So thank you guys for watching the video. I sure appreciate it. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe before you leave. I'll catch you on the next one.